Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Rebels offense will be the first up today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Call the counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he
It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And they'll use the ground game here. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Hold it.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Eludes the rush. Quarterback takes off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It has been a tough first half of this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. And now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They come to the line on third down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just past the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And now they'll run it on the draw. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, the stable backs again on this roster, too.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Handed off for a draw. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Handoff to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, a reverse. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he finds his tight end for the catch.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down the red area? Beautiful play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not for a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Morales. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson?
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This time it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Rebels will line up to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a quick grab. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Rebels will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Rebels looking to cash in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And he drops back in the gun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Rebels will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Here's the second down play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. No huddle now for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. And they will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Higgins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target, caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. 3 guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to scramble. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this kid's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Off target and incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the sack on first down, it's second down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Play action fake, looking to throw. The shovel pass complete. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! This air attack is still unstoppable.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Acker. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Important second down play coming up. They'll try the right here. The Rebels will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Ole Miss. Just ran away from the defense. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Cricket. Can. Unlock. Roll it.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. A new set of downs after that completion.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. LSU now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical...
And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their...
Cannot escape, and down he goes. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Oh, it's a reverse. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they start the drive with an end-around play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's got it! brought down there inside the 35. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. At midfield. Now the 40. At the 20. Can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Movement here from the tight end. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Extending the play now. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The shotgun handoff here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. And there's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards. You keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle and incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.